Today, we are talking about the F word. All right, not that F word, silly. We're talking about fear and how it holds us back from being our true selves and experiencing the most awesome life that we deserve. Welcome to LadyBoss Unplugged. This is Molly Richards, your host. I am beyond excited to empower you to overcome life's obstacles, to form new healthy habits, to cultivate a growth mindset, as well as bring in some super cool guests who will share their own kind of magic with you. Oh, and did I mention we'll have fun too? Heck yes, we will. Join me for weekly, unfiltered, raw, real, and encouraging conversations that inspire transformative change, that give you the tools to create a positive domino effect in every aspect of your life and just have fun hanging out. Now, let's get unplugged. Welcome to LadyBoss Unplugged. My name is Molly Richards. I am your host, and I am so happy you are here because today is going to be an awesome episode. I know that fear has kept me from so many things in life, and when I finally said enough's enough and faced the fear and did the things anyway, my life improved. And I want the same for you. So we are going to get raw. We are going to get unplugged here, and we are going to help you get over the fear so you can live your best, most awesome life. Does that sound like a good deal? I hope so. So first, let me just thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for subscribing to LadyBoss Unplugged. And thank you for encouraging your friends to subscribe and to listen. Thank you for sharing our episodes everywhere and on social. And I know that you're texting people the link of the episodes and all of that. And so when you think of someone, when you listen to this podcast, please share with them. I love when my friends do that for me. I always say sharing is caring. And if it's in the lane of personal development, then that is a huge plus. Yes, I like when someone finds a cute pair of shoes and they send me the link, but if it's something that's going to build me up and help me live a healthier life, both mentally and physically, I'm like, thank you for looking out, sister. Thank you so much. So be a sister, be a lady boss, and share this. So I appreciate you. So let's talk about fear. I looked up the definition and it said an emotional response to perceived threats of danger, often leading to a feeling of anxiety, apprehension, or dread. Notice the words perceived threats and a feeling of anxiety. So it also said, when I looked it up, fear can trigger a fight or flight reaction in our bodies, preparing us to either confront it or avoid the threat. Isn't that wild? Like this F word, fear, is crazy. We all have it, by the way. Even when someone, especially on social, looks like they have it all together, they are dealing with fear. Fear is a part of life, and our brain wants to always be efficient. And so it always wants to prove us right. So we have to pay attention to if it is a real threat or if it's a perceived threat. We have to listen to if it's actual facts or if it's feelings. Okay. So fear, I always love acronyms. They helped me all through school, even college, because an acronym, it's a good way, an easy way to remember things. And I always think of this when I think of the word fear: false evidence appearing real. Many times what we think is true is actually not. It's just us scared. It is just fear. It's just fear. We have to stop letting it win. Does that sound good? All right. And it holds us back from being our true selves. Has there been something in your life, or is there something right now that you want to go do? You want to go try, you want to dabble in, you want to jump full headed, like first in, you want to go do, but you're scared. You have fear. You fear success. You fear failure. You fear judgment of others. You fear all kinds of things, right? But, what price are we paying by letting fear win? When we let fear win, I feel like the price we pay is sadness, not living full out, not playing full out, not being 100% us. It makes us stay quiet. Fear makes us play small. Fear makes us feel unworthy. Fear then has us live with unfulfilled dreams and desires. And I'm big on dreams and desires right now. That's like my whole thing. I'm like, what do we want? Ladies, what do we want? Fear makes us show up as half of who we are, sometimes even less than half. Fear keeps us anxious. Fear keeps us in the gap. So if you've ever read the book Gap in the Gain, I highly recommend it if you haven't. But fear keeps us in the gap. It makes us feel like we are lacking. Fear puts us in a shame mindset. Fear leads to goals not reached. Fear is all about like things, just actions we want to take, but we're not brave enough. We don't feel brave enough. Like she can do it, but I can't. I call BS on that. Okay. You can do anything she can do, and you might be able to do it better. Do you remember that when you were a kid? But it is true. Fear just makes us have lower confidence, and fear keeps us hiding. It keeps us hiding, y'all. And fear can also be defined as a psychological barrier that it inhibits us from pursuing our goals, expressing our authentic selves, and living fully. I looked that up and I was like, yep, that is so true, right? So what do you feel you are holding back right now? What are you holding back doing? How are you holding back living? How are you holding back as a person, as a woman? Out of fear. What is scaring you? And if you think about it, is it a monster? Is it a life-threatening thing? Or is it just you're like, I don't know if I can do it. But you got to try. You have to try. Or if you're like, I don't know if I can. I don't think I can. Listen to all that negative talk. She can do it, or the person on social media can do it, or, I cheer for everybody else, but I don't know if I can do it. Just do it. Like, think of the Nike commercial for real. Just do it. Because the worst thing is having regret. The worst thing is going, shoot, I know I could have done that, or I should have done that years ago. And here I am still in the same place today. Those are things that I've definitely told myself through the years. And you just have to go one foot in front of the other, one step on that staircase at a time. Like, for real, I'm not trying to be corny here, but if you let fear win, you will live in regret. I do not want you to regret your life. You are too beautiful and wonderfully made and amazing and smart and strong. Yeah, you are. I'm talking to you. You are. So, do you want to live and even love more fully? And let go of fear. Let go of fear. It only holds you back. Fear can stem from expectations from society, right? It could come from past experiences. It could come from someone who told us when we were little who we are or what we can do or what we were capable of or what was possible. That's just someone who maybe they have their own fear and they put it on us. We got to let that go. We have to know as grown adults, things that were sometimes told to us as kids are not true. That's someone's own fear. That's their own opinions. But as kids, we're trusting everyone around us, right? We're little and we're like, okay, you said I can't do that. I won't. You said, it's so true. We have to let that go. And we have to come into really who we are today and say, I am capable of anything. I can do it. Who cares what I was told as a kid? Who cares what other people around me are doing? I have to go after my dreams. I have to go do the things, even if I'm scared. Actually, because I'm scared, I got to go do it. Even this podcast, when I was asked to be the host, I was like, I'm scared. Am I going to have like trolls saying bad things about me? I was like, I don't care. If I could change one life, I'm going to do it, Or am I going to stumble over my words? Yes, probably I have, and I'm okay with it. I'm still here. I'm still living. I stumble just like I did right there. I think you're still listening to me, right? So it was all these fears of, am I going to say the right thing? Or blah, blah, blah. It was like, Molly, stop it. Shush that negative voice. So I want to encourage you, do what I do and shush those negative naysayer voices in your head. Many times we talk ourselves out of doing things. We put fear in ourselves. Let it go, please. Let it go, sisters. Fear can stem from self-doubt. That's why every day I encourage you to do some sort of personal development, personal growth, so you could build up yourself. Hang out in the LadyBoss community so you could build up yourself, so you can learn from others, you can boost your confidence. So that when fear comes in, you say, I got this. Nope, not today. Not today, fear. Not today, fear. Kind of like, not today, Satan. Not today, fear. Nope, I'm going for it. I'm going to live this one life I am given, and I'm going to go for it. And if I fail, who gives a crap, right? Who gives a crap? And if I really don't think people are taking notes on if on your failures, everyone's too busy looking at their phones, looking at TikTok. Okay. Like fail like nobody's watching. It's kind of like dance like nobody's watching. Like freaking do it. Okay. I really want to give you that permission today that just go fail anyway, and don't let fear keep you from experiencing life, from experiencing love, from experiencing more, and from being who you are. Don't let fear win, please. It wants to win. Don't let it. Okay. Fear then manifests itself in a reluctance for us to take risks, right? So fear starts out small and then it's just like you let it win and you're like, nope, I'm not doing that. Nope, nope. You avoid new opportunities or you suppress things that you want. You suppress your dreams, you suppress your ambitions, you suppress your desires, you suppress your wants, and it prevents you from your full potential. Fear prevents you from living your fullest life. Who is going to let fear win now after hearing that? False evidence appearing real, false evidence. So I just want to encourage you to let go of fear and keep going. And if I can share a few quick stories of my own fears that I said no to, I said yes to at first. I was like, I'm scared. And then I was like, forget it. I'm going to go. So it's kind of like when I had gained 65 pounds with each pregnancy. I'm the heaviest I've ever been. I didn't feel pretty. I didn't feel fit at all. I was scared. And then I went to my first group fitness class and I was scared. I was scared I was going to trip over my feet, which by the way, I did. And I was okay. And I still made friends and I still kept going. Anyway, that's another story. But I remember stepping inside of that class and I wasn't very good at it. I was in baggy sweatpants, baggy sweatshirt, hiding in the back, girl in the back. And I totally sucked. I was so scared to go in, by the way. I think I told you that, right? Fear, scared. I sucked. I did it anyway. And I kept coming back and I would move up to the front of class because I felt more confident because I was losing weight. I was replacing the baggy sweatpants with leggings. And I was replacing the baggy sweatshirt with a tighter top, eventually a bra top that showed my stomach because I was able to shed the 65 pounds and get fitter than I ever was. But if I let fear win, I wouldn't have been on that journey, which then led me to becoming a fitness instructor, then led me to be having my own fitness business, which led me to, earning enough money to pay for my kids' college and pay for things. Like that's a whole other thing. But mostly if I let fear win, I would have not had confidence. I would have played small. I would have been sad. I would have not shown up for my kids, had the energy to play with them, felt sexy for my husband, have an amazing marriage. And then because of all that, inspire other women to do the same, which then became pretty much my life's calling. If I let fear win, Molly, who stands here today, would not be existing. So if you let fear win, you are keeping yourself from your potential, from showing up for your family. I get emotional even talking about this, for having the most awesome marriage you can have, for feeling your best, for living your best, for all of it. And then like I said, from there, I became an instructor. And I remember thinking, if fear won, and I let fear keep me from this, which I had so much fear, by the way, because I compared myself to everyone else back then. And we didn't even really do a bunch of social media back then. Goodness gracious. These days it's harder, right? So props to you. But I just am so thankful that I said, let's do it anyway. So I want you to do the same thing. Even this is a silly example of me saying yes to fear. And that was learning how to play pickleball. I know, totally lame, but I'm going to tell you the story. So we had moved from Southern California to Eagle, Idaho. And when we moved, I moved there with zero friends, y'all, zero friends. Went from having a bunch of friends and family members around me to a new town. I had no friends. And I woke up one morning at the new place we were living at, and I heard a sound of like a wiffle ball. And I knew we had pickleball courts near us. Well, actually, right behind our house. And so I heard this sound and I heard all these ladies talking. And I was like, oh, I need to go say hi to them. I need friends. I want friends. I know how to play pickleball, but like, oh, okay, whatever. So I had fear. Maybe they won't like me. Maybe they won't want a new friend. Maybe they don't want me to play with them. But then I was like, I don't care. I need friends. It's going to be good for me. I want to play. I need to play. Whatever. I'm going to go out there. So I walked up to all these ladies. Fear, trying to win. And instead I said, hey guys, my name is Molly. I just moved here yesterday and I would love to play pickleball with you guys. I love pickleball. I'm from California. And they were all like, oh my gosh, here's our phone numbers. Here, come play with us. Oh my gosh, we're from California too. Oh, so nice to meet you. Let's hang out. These have been my friends for 3 years. They have taken care of me, watched over me, checked in with me. They love me. And then I became a full-on pickleball addict. And that actually helped me make more friends and create a life when we lived in Idaho. So I want to encourage you to go and just get out there. They could have said, ooh, gross, you smell. I don't think I smelled, but ooh, gross. We don't want you to play with us. And that would have been fine. But they didn't. And my life changed because of them. And so what is your pickleball story? Go create one if you don't have one. Get out of your comfort zone, by the way, and face that fear, because that fear is just trying to appear real. It is not, right? And then also like on social media. Okay. So maybe you want to share your fitness journey. Maybe you want to share a picture of you, a selfie of you. And you're like, what if people say something? What if they knock me down? Who cares? That's on them. I just want you to know that that's false evidence appearing real. If someone says to you, like they've said to me, like, ooh, your hair is to this, your eyebrows are to this. Why do you have long eyelashes? You wear makeup when you work out. Ew. Like I have people all the time saying mean stuff to me. I don't care because that evidence is actually not real. And I still want to put myself out there to inspire and encourage other women, to inspire other moms to be the best moms, to show the world that I go on dates with my husband, that we have a good relationship so I can inspire them to then have a good relationship as well. I have a purpose for posting on social, and my purpose is to inspire and encourage others to live their best life and to change their life for the better. So if I let the people win who are mean to me and the trolls, you just got to do it anyway and face the fear and share that photo anyway. And I just want to encourage you because we all have haters, and the haters are the ones just hiding behind their computers and their phones, and they don't have the guts to, they have the most fear. So don't let them win. Right. Also, just fear of aging. I have a fear of aging for sure. But now I'm like, let's go. And I'm going to work on feeling my best. I'm going to work out every day. I'm going to eat well every day. I didn't say perfect. I eat well every day and do things that will help me age well, which is moving my body, right? We always talk about brain health with movement, but there's a real thing. It's like fear of aging. We have fear of rejection. Who's going to reject us today? Who's not going to like us today? That happens to all of us. Or fear of not living up to society's expectations, like fear of not being a good enough mom, fear of not being a good enough wife, fear of not being good enough. What the heck? Just go be. Just go be. Just go be the best mom that you can be. Just give it your all every day. You're going to make mistakes. It's okay. We all do. Be the best wife you can be, no matter what your friends are saying about their husbands or what they're going to say about you. If they think you're, weird, go and be the best wife you can be, the most loving person you can be, and just go do your thing and not let fear win for real. Right. So here are some quick ideas to help you overcome fear. False evidence appearing real, right? Here's some ways that you can get over fear and live your best life. So 1, acknowledge and recognize and accept that fear exists. Yes, I have this fear. Okay. And then think about it and understand its root cause. Like, how is it affecting your thoughts and your behavior? What is that fear? And how is it actually affecting your thoughts and your behavior? Okay. Because a lot of times we're not aware of it. So take that moment to recognize it, see it for what it is, and understand its cause. Okay. And then 2, set small, achievable goals, like break down larger fears into smaller, more manageable tasks, and then celebrate small victories. Like, I got over that fear. Let's go. Okay. So if like you have a big fear of losing weight and putting in the work to lose weight. Okay. Let's just say breaking that down into small, manageable tasks is 1, that you will work out 3 days a week. I said small, right? So you're going to work out for 45 minutes or 30 to 45 minutes, 3 days a week. That's starting out really good, right? Another manageable small task is that you will drink 60 ounces of water each day. You're just going to drink water. You're going to replace soda. That's a small manageable task. Another fear is that you're going to celebrate at the end of each day what you've done. It doesn't matter how big or however small. Another thing is you're going to make sure you eat at least one really healthy, good meal each day, right? So that fear of losing weight, not so scary anymore when you have these small things that you can do every day in order to get to your goal. And then the more you do it, it becomes a habit. You become more consistent. You start getting stronger. You start feeling better. You start noticing things and you want to keep going, right? And so it becomes where you're like, I'm not scared anymore. Why did I let fear win? I feel amazing now. What was once daunting and scary is now something that you are conquering, and you're becoming the next best version of you, already awesome you. Another way to overcome fear is to educate yourself. So knowledge reduces fear. So learn about what scares you. And I say quotes when I say scares you, because many times it's not that scary, right? Maybe it's a new skill you want to learn. Go and learn it. And if you're scared to tell people that you're learning this new skill, then keep it to yourself for now. Go learn the skill. Many times we're like, what if people say something? Who cares? Go do it. Remember, they're just worried about themselves, right? They're trying to survive life themselves. They're busy looking at their phones, okay? So just go do it. Maybe it's a social situation. Maybe it's a personal challenge. Just go do it, but learning what scares you and then saying, I'm going to go do it. Like, learn about what it takes to get there and go and do it. Action is where you will create the habit, okay? And then commit to yourself saying, I'm not going to quit. By the way, maybe you've quit before and your fear is that you're going to fail because you might quit again. That's okay. Get over that. You're not going to quit this time. Just go do it. Okay. And then develop a positive mindset. So replace any negative thoughts with better ones. And maybe sometimes it's having affirmations, but just focus on your strengths and deciding and committing to getting better every day. 1% better every day. You don't have to get like, I did it all. Like, I did one thing better every day. I'm doing 1% better every day. All of a sudden, you're going to wake up 30 days from now, 90 days from now, a year from now, and you're a completely different, more improved person. And so that whole fear of thinking, oh, I can't do it, don't let that win. Okay. Number 5, practice being mindful. So meditation is huge. Deep breathing, huge. Yoga, amazing. These all calm your fears and your anxiety, and they help you stay present. Staying present will help you face your fears as well. And meditation is huge, as well as manifesting. I don't know if you have done this before, but my husband got me into this, I would say like 6 months ago, and I'm a changed person. I close my eyes for 20 minutes a day and I just have white noise on and I meditate, and then I manifest what I want. I manifest who I want to be, the things I want to accomplish. I let go of my fears when I manifest things. And I say things to myself like, I am this, like all the positive things I want. I see myself doing the activities that I want to do. I see myself achieving the goals that I am going for. I see myself doing. I see myself being that next version of me. And oh my goodness, it has helped so much. It's helped me reach so many goals. It has helped me face the fear. It's boosted my anxiety, it's lessened my anxiety, boosted my self-confidence, and helped me believe in the power of manifesting. Because when things actually happen, I'm like, oh, I know. I saw that. Like, it's so crazy. It's hard to explain. You can look up a lot of this on YouTube, but it is the coolest thing. So it really will calm your brain and help you stay focused on what you want, because you see it. You see it. When it comes to fear, like, talk about it with your friends, your loved ones, with your family, maybe a therapist. Talk about it, get encouragement from them. And you will also know that you're not alone. I'm sharing this with you. I have fear too, and I'm not going to let it win. Decide not to let it win, but also know that it's normal for us to have fear. Number 7, take action. Face the fear and do it anyway. Take action. Expose yourself to situations that are scary. Take the small steps, and it will help you diminish the power that fear tries to have over you. Each time you decide to face the fear and do it anyway, you're like, oh, I'm not so scared. Oh, I'm not scared today. Oh, I'm not scared. Like, forget you, F word, bye, F word. Bye, fear. See ya. Like, ditch it and teach your kids to do this. Teach your kids, like, the more you face the fears, the more resilient you become, the more powerful you become, right? The next thing is to see failure as part of growth. We learn from our setbacks, right? And we learn. This helps build resilience, like I said. And then decide not to give up on yourself. So just commit to you and you will change and face that fear and freaking go. On the other side of fear is a wealth of benefits, like a wealth of benefits that will transform your life in so many positive ways. Oh my gosh, I want you to benefit. So by letting go of fear, like I said, you will have more confidence. You will have a stronger sense of self. You will have personal growth. You will have new experiences and you will learn. That's amazing, right? Fear is trying to keep you stagnant. Fear is trying to keep you stuck. Don't let it. Don't let it. When you face your fear, you will have enhanced relationships. You will have open and unafraid conversations with loved ones. You will have a better connection. You will have better intimacy and stronger relationships. When I share my fears with my husband and we openly talk about it, he then shares his, we help each other out, and boom, we're closer. We have a more intimate relationship. And this doesn't just have to happen with spouses, with love, like partners, your lover. It can happen with your friends, family, your kids, like having this connection where we openly talk about fears and deciding how we're going to get through them and then committing to them and then taking action and celebrating is huge. But give yourself a chance to be vulnerable and say, this freaks me out. And then how can I conquer it? How can I say goodbye to it so I could be my best self? Facing fear helps you have greater opportunities. It will give you a sense of empowerment and control over your life. Do you ever let fear win and you feel out of control? You feel like you don't have power. Take your power back by saying no to fear. And then you will have more joy and fulfillment for sure. Because what I know is this, on the other side of fear is freedom. On the other side of fear is abundance. On the other side of being quiet is being loud and proud. On the other side of shame is an amazing you. On the other side of playing small is showing up, playing full out. On the other side of hiding is a more present and alive you. And fear is what tries to control all of those things. But then if you decide to face the fear, all those things, loud and proud, showing up, present and alive, abundant, free, being fully you, is what we want for you, what I want for you. It's you to the 100th power, okay? You to the 100th power, being happier. So which side do you want today and for the rest of your life? Which will you choose? Will you let fear win or will you decide to conquer it and do it anyway? I want to hear from you. So I want to encourage you. And I want to close this out by saying, let go of fear to unlock a better next level version of you. Can I say that again? Let go of fear to unlock the next level of you. Yeah, it's possible. Let go of that ish. Let go of the stuff that weighs you down and holds you back. Let go with me. Let go for you. Will you? I promise what's ahead is amazing. So what fear will you decide to conquer today, this week, this month, this year? I want to hear from you because I know what is possible for you. There are so many things I've decided to just say, not today, fear, not today, fear. Maybe you take up that saying when fear tries to come into your life and win. So I hope this has helped you today. Like always, I am here to help encourage you, motivate you, inspire you, give you some tips and tools to go after life, to become the next best, stronger, I almost said a bad word, healthier, happier, unplugged version of you, an amazing lady boss. That is you. You are powerful. You are amazing. And I want you to live life to the fullest. So thank you so much. I will see you and chat with you on the next episode. Go face the fear.